Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back in American Truck Simulator, and we are going to go with the same theme that we have for the past couple weeks, and that is 2 videos a week. The first video is going to be a look at a truck and trailer, and the second video at the end of the week is going to be a drive and maybe even a secret yard. Not a secret yard, a surprise yard. For right now, we are looking at a truck and a trailer, and this one, let's start with the truck, is Mr. Overfloater's K100-e. This is a free truck. Pretty good detail for a free truck. Lots of options on the outside, not as many on the inside, but hey, it is a free truck. And just about everyone who's been around this game for a good amount of time knows about Mr. Overfloater's K100-e. This is what she looks like. We're going to go through, look at all the different options that she has on it. And it's, normally I do this with a payware truck, and it's kind of like, well, this is your chance to kind of evaluate whether or not you want to put money toward a truck. It's not quite the case this time, since you can just go download it. But if you've heard about it and you don't really know, you don't own it, and you're thinking, what's the big deal? It's just a free truck. There's quite a bit of detail for a free truck, and enough that I wanted to put some time toward it, and let's get into it right now. We have 4 different cabs. We've got the standard, got the VIT, so extended cab. We've got the Aerodyne, and then the extended Aerodyne. Boom. Now, it's just a matter of personal preference. To be honest, I've never really been digging the Aerodyne. Nothing about it's no dig on the mod at all. That's just what the truck came with. Personally, I think we'll probably just keep it with this extended one, or you can go with the shorter one. So that's your cabins. As far as chassis goes, you got a short one. It's always funny on these cab overs to see that one axle back there. So it's kind of funny. 6x4A, 6x4B extends it a little bit. A prime mover, that one extends it even more, and then an 8x4. And I know that a lot of people are going to say, yeah, you can get an extended chassis and a lowered chassis, I believe, with Retro Development's extension, his add-on to this truck. And I do have that, but I'm not showing it right now, and the reason is, as all of you may know, Retro Development, which he had all of his stuff up on Gumroad for a long time, and he doesn't have it up there anymore. He just kind of posted one link. If you go to his Facebook page, and I can link to that in the description, then you can see his little disclaimer, what's going on, how he took it off of Gumroad, and he offers a link to all of the current mods that he has. And I think there's a truck in there, there's the Dope Cur flatbed, and the rest are pretty much wheel packs. Hopefully I'm not leaving any out, but I'll leave a link to it down below so you can check it out. Unfortunately, when he sent all those links, one of the files that's not included is the extension, the add-on for this K100-e, where you can get a few more options for the outside. You can get the extended chassis, you get it lowered. I'm hoping that he puts a link out, and if he does, I will make sure to let you guys know that that is out so that you can throw that add-on onto an already great truck. Engines, nothing too, it's meant for add-on engines, so whether you are like Rabbinicus or Creechbaum, Slav Jerry, Z-Mods, and a couple other ones, pick out your favorite engine, throw it in here. Make sure you also add this truck to the cast add-on if it isn't already, so that you can get tons and tons and tons of engines with the Eaton Fuller real transmission mod, which is also available for free on Steam. Alright, so in terms of the outside, I've got some added skins that I pulled them off so you can just see kind of what it looks like bare. Just all of the different colors. These are your standard paint skins here. And some of them are nice throwback to designs that were there at the time that this truck was debuted. So kind of cool. And many of them with 2 and 3 color options, of course. So let's get into probably the biggest part of this. For a free mod, I have never seen that many modes. I've never seen that many nodes. So go through and look at the bumpers. 2, 3, probably got about 10 different bumpers. Got one with lights and paint, a couple bull bars, paint, and in chrome. Ones that come with lights already assembled, which is cool. As you may have known from previous videos, I like it when they pre-install the lights. That way I get some lights, but I don't have to go and click through each little node. That usually ends up taking a ton of time for me. But a couple different bumper options, as you see. So something to look at. How many bars you want on the grill, 3, 5, 7. And you also have these screens. Yep, let's go ahead and remove that so you can see the screens. This is your grill covers. Got them in black, white, blue. I like this one. It has the KW logo on it. Green, red, yellow, white. He's even got these bow tie winter fronts, which look kind of cool. So if you like that kind of a thing, I usually leave them off and just go with the usually probably 1 bar or 3 bars. So we have a ladder. Where's the ladder? I think the ladder is just for these steps. Here's the Europe ladder. Is it what that? The Aussie ladder, Aus ladder, original, and the Arrow ladder. What else do we have? If we're looking at here at the front, middle mud flaps. Get them in white or black. It's pretty standard. Come up here, and we've got sun visor. We've got original in paint, original. So a little bit different design there. I like the shorter ones personally. Usually ends up cutting off my vision. Then I can't see the lights. Chrome visor and the custom visor. We also have lights. We got our roof lamps. Boom. And they're just put right into place for us. It's pretty cool. Got a couple horns. These are also kind of prefabbed. Boom. There's your horns. Don't have to waste a whole lot of time with it. Arrow kit if you want it. So you got that little, what is it? What do they call it? Verashield. Or you can take off the horns and then go and get your whole custom arrow kit there. It's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and leave that off so we can see the top. What else do we have? Position. What's position? I don't know what position is. That's weird. I'm not getting any options for it. Everything's enabled. Heat shield there for the exhaust. So we can either go single exhaust, you can go dual exhaust, you can get the dual intake. That's what I usually end up running. Side skirts, just putting some steps onto that fuel tank, small fuel tanks. Middle flap. We've already done the ladder. Cab flares. I don't have anything that can really... Do I have anything? Yeah, you can put lights right there on the flares. See, I wouldn't mind doing that if it's just like 3 nodes here, 3 nodes on the other one. I just hate going through tons and tons where you're putting on like 20, 30 lights at a time. Main mirrors, we'll do that from the inside. Horns, we've already done. What wheels do I have on here right now? Got some Alcoas from the American Wheel Pack. So those look pretty good. I probably would stick with that. And of course, with this chassis, we also have the lift axle here. So we could add something else here. Oh. Just go and put something standard on there. I don't think you can do anything with... I don't think you can add a headache rack, can you? Maybe you can. Okay, so, with the exhaust, you can go back and look at the different ends, the different lengths. So that's cool. Air intake, we can change it to short, medium, or long. That looks kind of weird, that long. I'm going to keep them short. What's this? The inlet. Okay, so we can keep it black and go shiny, or we can do the air ram, which is what they were. Kind of like that look, to be honest. I think these are fenders. Nope, these are front mud flaps. Keep them either black or white on top. Couple options here in the back. We want to go USA or Euro. Probably going to go USA. And then mud flaps in the back. So, yeah, quite a few options. Keep in mind, this is a free truck, and it's not. It doesn't look like it was put together like in a poor way. Like, it really does look like some thought was put into it, some time was put into it. So that's kind of cool. Side mirror, we'll do that from the inside. Side skirts. I think we've gone over pretty much everything on the outside, but you know, for a free truck, it's looking good. So let's check out what it is on the inside. When we go to the inside, we have basically the choice to set the color of the dash and everything. So we've got our wine, we've got black, blue. So let me kind of pan over here. So it does pretty much everything inside. Brown, tan, second color tan, teal, white, wine 2. Wow, there's a lot of them. Black VIT. So get a VIT version of all of these different colors too. And pink. There you go, if that's something that suits you. In any event, let's take a look at some of the options in here. This will be a shorter bit. We can change the wood on the dash. I do kind of like that wood look personally, but they've got tons of different options for these different woods. 6 different versions. You can change out the steering wheel. I kind of like this classic. If you want to change it to white based on what you have going on with the dash color, you can always do that. And of course your other standard steering wheels that come with everything. Besides that, okay, so I have it set up. You can have your GPS here. I actually have the board computer, and I have my GPS over here on the right. So that's kind of cool. That's our visor, and that's something to hang. And this stuff is just kind of standard up here, our stereo. No CB radio, I guess. Looking over at the side, we have our side mirror. And while we're at it, we might as well go ahead and look at the main mirror options. And we can basically make it standard here on both sides, standard on the left and the small mirror on the right, or we can make it with the small mirror on both. Great visibility with this, even on the right side. Usually that's my biggest gripe, is not being able to see these properly, especially because of this little partition in the window, but there's absolutely no problem with being able to see out of these mirrors. Really cool truck. And you can put different stuff if you want. I currently don't have anything loaded that'll work with that. That's probably the Sissel Mega Pack, and I don't usually run that. But that's about it for the. So that's the K100-e. It's free over on Steam by Mr Overfloater. Check it out. A lot of different options. Especially for a free truck. So at this point, we are going to kind of get into our trailer, and whereas the truck was freeware, the trailer is definitely payware. Let me get that set up and we'll be right back. So our trailer for today is Jon Ruda's Polar Tanker. This is part of his 5-pack, the USA Trailers pack. So in that pack you get this tanker, you get a lowboy. It's got 31 different unique cargoes to it. You get a flatbed with 26 unique cargoes. You get a reefer, and you also get a hopper, all for $25. Great value. And if you are like me, who for a while said, what could come from, like, if it's payware, it's got to be like a $30 trailer, right? If it's going to be any good. These are essentially $5 a piece. Quality is pretty good on this, and I'll take you through some of the options here. So just have an option as a single here. Down here at the bottom, these connectors, they can either be standard or they can be custom and tucked away, which is kind of cool if you like that more clean look. Only one option on the chassis, and then you get into the different paints. Now, like a lot of other trailers, you start to click on some of these and nothing happens. Why? It's because the tanker needs to be enabled for paints. So we have to go into the accessories first. It's right here, and change it from chrome, which isn't a bad look, to paint. And as soon as you do that, you can go back into the paint job options, and you can see all these different things. This is actually a template that you can create. So do your own custom thing on. And there are a few add-ons. I actually have, what I recently got was Goggles 56. He put out a 10 pack, a 10 skin pack, and it's his normal stuff, but as usual, great quality. So we got Alberta Heavy Haul, Black Swan, got the Chaparral, El Halcon, Legendary Lubricants. That one looks pretty cool. Then we've got Mulligans, and all of these you can change the colors, so it's pretty cool. I'll link to the skin pack. It's free on Steam. And then you got one that's striped. Let's go ahead and slap a skin on here real fast. Always like the Black Swan one. Let's go here. Dark gray. Change the secondary to black. So yeah, always liking the Black Swan. Might even go with the Night Moves. I think you can also paint that green, which, as you've seen on this channel, I have a tendency to prefer the green. We go darker, we go brighter. We go brighter for now. Anyway, let's go ahead and leave this skin on as we look at all the accessories. First one we have here are these orange lights. If I take them off, it can just look plain, but again, love these where it just throws the lights on. I don't have to place each one of them. Same thing with lights in the back. If I go ahead and get rid of those, all those lights go away, and then all of the lights come back. They have lights along here, along the top. I believe that's this node. Top lights. And I can either change it to custom 2, there's custom 1 with the chrome, or I can do it to match the paint. So your call on that. That's the tank, which we've already discussed. Start here at the front. And we have our FCAP. FCAP. So got it in chrome, or you can get it in paint. Front flaps, they have a couple different options here, which is cool. You don't usually see many options. I do kind of like these caution wide turns, or I might put the Goodyears on there. There is also a space, I haven't added one, but you can add your own logo via a file that he allows for you to update. So if you want to put your own logo on the mud flaps, you can do that both on the front and on the back. Completely up to you. And let's go through some of these other ones. We got frame. Frame can be chrome or paint. Here's what it looks like with paint. Side lights. So we had the top lights, now we have the side lights. And there's the custom 2 paint, custom 2 chrome. Got a standard. Got a custom paint I would have to remove. I'm not going to... Here's the standard again. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Boom. Oh yeah, you have to lose the box for that because it puts the lights all along here. But I actually want the box. You can put it left side, right side. So there's your single left and your single right chrome. You can do the doubles in paint. You can do the doubles in chrome, which is pretty cool. Lots of different options for that. I believe these are your rear fenders. I've got the stock ones in here, but let me just go through all the different options so you can see. Those look cool, so you can actually make it look a little more classy. We already saw that these were the lights on the back. This is kind of cool, and I love how you actually get a depiction of what it's going to look like. It's not just the description here. Like you look at it and you're like, oh wow, you know, doing that in paint, that's cool. Oh, 4 lights in chrome, and it looks kind of cool. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to be doing when I put this all together, but later in the week, stay tuned. I am going to be doing a version of the K100-e and Ruda's Tanker. I'm going to hopefully match it up, make it look good, and then we are going to take a drive. And there is a reason why I picked the Tanker. Ruda's got a lot of nice trucks, but I picked the Tanker for a specific reason, because we are going to be doing a specific load. Rear bumpers. You got tons of different options in bumpers. Wide, paint, chrome. Look at these. So many options. Yeah, we'll go ahead and change this out so you can see all these version 2 ones. Wow. And license plate? Oh yeah, that's from Pister. All the license plates from Pister come up. Which we should probably do a review of sooner than later. But I just got the truck about a week ago, and I'm still kind of working my way through it. Do you want the lines to be paint or chrome? I kind of like the chrome, how it stands out there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And stop me and remind me, is there a way to get some sort of placard on here? Because I know with Pingus Polar Trailer, there is an option on one of the nodes where this comes up. Maybe I clicked on it and I just didn't notice. Let me go through some more of these. Maybe like a different node pops up. Although you probably expect to see that on the rear bumper. If you guys know, is there a way to get a little placard on here? Something that I'm not seeing. Just clicking on nodes around here to see if it's like an included option. Like some other, like for example, when you come down here and you choose this bumper and this little red node pops up, I was kind of looking for something like that. Maybe you can't put it on there, or maybe there's, oh, I guess you can't put it on the side here either. There has to be a way to do it. He wouldn't put a placard there and not make it so you can't fill in it. I don't know. If you know, put it down in the description. But that is Ruda's Tanker. And like I said, at the end of the week, most likely on Sunday, I'm going to put out a video where I customize both of these and we put them together and we take a drive. I don't know where yet, but we will be transporting something that would go in a tanker. That's about all I can tell you right now. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you see all of my videos, and I will be back with you at the end of the week to take these two on a drive. Until then, take care.